Here we have a Lenovo laptop that was mailed in, and customer included attached the paper back here. This is a Lenovo Yoga 2B. This is coming from Lee, California. USB connector is also damaged. Okay, so customer says in here will not power up. And that's exactly what I saw when we started working on this. You turn it on and after 2 seconds it shuts back off. That could be what's keeping the laptop from powering on. Let's go under the microscope and check the USB connector. This is a USB 3.0 connector, and look at this, it looks damaged. Maybe pins are touching, or maybe not. We may have to remove the whole port. Let me check this area of the board for a short. For example, let's randomly test those capacitors. And we have a short. We have a short. And we have a short. So it's very obvious and clear that we have a short on that board, and there's a 95% chance that the USB 3.0 port is what's causing the short. I'm gonna let Big Boss disassemble the board. I'm gonna remove the USB 3.0 port since it's damaged, and then we'll inspect again. The reason we do this is so that we do not spend a lot of time working on a board. Right now it's impossible to know if that short is coming from the USB 3.0 or not, but since nearby surrounding components are shorting out and the USB 3.0 port looks physically damaged, we're gonna go ahead and remove that port and we'll test again. Be back in a minute. Okay, so Big Boss disassembled the board, the Lenovo board. We're gonna go ahead and remove the USB 3.0 port. Let's go ahead and apply a little bit of hot air to remove that port. Very good. USB 3.0 port is out. Everything looks good. Okay, so let's go ahead and test to see if we still have a short. And the short is gone. Okay, I'm gonna put the board inside the laptop. Big Boss assembled the motherboard back so we can test it. Okay, so Big Boss assembled the motherboard again. As you can see, we removed the USB 3.0 port from here. I just want to try it before doing anything else. So we're gonna press and hold the power button and let's see if it stays on. The fan is spinning. It did not shut back off. And look at that. It did not shut back off. Usually as soon as you turn it on, it shuts off right away. Now it's saying default boot device missing or boot failed. Insert recovery media, so it's not seeing the a bootable disk. I do not know if the customer has any operating system on the hard drive or not, but as far as the functionality of the laptop, it's currently on and it's not shutting off at all. We just got a customer that brought in a Mercedes Benz key. He drove 2 hours to get this fixed, and customer did his homework. He got us this sheet here, which is filled with interesting stuff to read. I'm not gonna do it now, I'll read over it later. Basically what the customer said, he wanna transfer the NEC chip from one key to another key. And by transferring that one chip on that salvage board that he got us, the key should work. So that's what we will be doing right now. So as you can see, this one here, customer tried to fix the key himself, and obviously he ripped one of the pads. We do not know if there's anything else wrong with the key, but basically what the customer want to do now is he want to transfer this NEC chip from this key to this key here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Mercedes Benz want to charge $500 for a new key. He actually slept at a motel because he came later during the day yesterday, and I told him we cannot do it today. We had a lot of things to get done, and he slept at a motel so he doesn't have to drive back, and he's coming to pick up in about 20 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the 2 boards on this board holder. That's one right here, and the other one, we'll put it right over there. And now I can take one and put it on the other. So let's start by removing the NEC chip from this salvage key the customer brought.
That's awesome, dude. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason I found you, is because I'm like, oh man, I screwed this thing up.
The guy just picked up the 27-inch iMac that we did on video a couple of days ago, where we changed the LVDS connector. Pin number 1 is on the top left. Let's go ahead and remove this one. And let's get the other NEC chip from the customer's board onto the salvage board right here. I'm going to add some flux, align it, and solder it in place. Preheating at 18 fan speed and 340 degrees Celsius, so very little airspeed. There's no room for error. I want to make sure every pin is making a connection so the customer doesn't have to come back in case of any issues. Okay, perfect. Let's flip the board. There shouldn't be anything on back of the board except for the traces and the coil, plus a few other components, but for the most part the back is empty. Okay, this board is done. All I have to do is clean it. And that's it. Not much brain power in this video. We had to get the job done for the customer. He's coming to pick up in about 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and we'll do something else in the next video.